Hi there. I'm just trying to get Pumpkin situated. I'm T. Waldron. I'm here with my cat Pumpkin. Hey, what do you think? Can you do it? Come on. You can do it. Come on, you got it. There you go. Thank you. That was a dramatic evening, Pumpkin. I didn't know if you were going to be in place or not. Hi, I'm T. Waldron, and it is Saturday, January 31st. Welcome. And hi to our moderator, Imran Hossain. Thank you so much for being here, Imran. Yeah, it's the last day of January, and it is really cold here on the east coast of the U.S. I hope you're having a great day or evening, wherever you are. Let's start by taking a few deep breaths. Inhale through your nose, and exhale through your mouth. And inhale through your nose, and exhale through your mouth. We're breathing slowly and deeply for a few more minutes. I'm going to get into our topic for tonight. Uh-oh, where's my computer? Oh no, I'm charging it. I'll be right back. Stay there. I'm going to talk about, it's actually codependent relationships. It's a topic that is in my next course that I'm taking, and it's from the perspective of the non-alcoholic person in an alcoholic relationship, which is a lot. And I have personal experience in this, and from the non-alcoholic side, and so I learned so much because sometimes when you're in it, when you're in a situation like that, you can't see clearly, and you tell yourself a lot of things, and so much of this information was really very powerful, and I think it's useful for people in all sorts of relationships to sort of examine how you relate to other people, and is it healthy. So it kind of goes right along with the concept of the whole channel. So what do you think? Does that resonate with you? I hope so. Let's see here. So yeah, this is it's a little bit heavy stuff, but it's also really good information. There's a I'm not sharing this with anybody, but there are so many things to think about when you are working with folks that are dealing with a chemical dependency or any kind of dependency, actually, addiction, and there are some tendencies or some characteristics that are common in many sorts of relationships. So I just want to share with you some of these and give you something to think about and see if this resonates with you. So one of the things that folks that are the non-addicted person have, but maybe in a codependent relationship, is lack of self-acceptance. So oftentimes we don't accept ourselves for who we are. We don't often. The next thing is lack of self-responsibility. So a lot of times I would tell myself, well, it's not, I'm the healthy one. It's not my problem. But it was my problem because I stayed. And I didn't see it as a thing I could get out of. So I don't know if that resonates with you or not. Yeah, hi there. Hi, Junja. Welcome. So we're talking about being the non-addicted person in an addicted relationship. So the course I'm taking was this book that I'm reading actually is the Alcohol Relationship Survival Guide, but it does apply to a lot of different types of addiction, and it's really designed not so much for the alcoholic, but for the person who is the non-alcoholic. That's what they call it, the non-alcoholic, the not addicted person in that relationship. So this is another common thing that folks have on both sides of the relationship: no respect for free will. They can be controlling and manipulative. They're often in denial or secretive, no healthy boundaries. The alcoholic may provoke confrontation, living crisis to crisis, multiple failed relationships, and life can be miserable and unfulfilled. That's all of this is really the opposite of what I want this channel to be. This channel is hopefully empowering to you. I hope that we share different ideas and different concepts to live a healthier lifestyle. Yeah. Hi there. Good evening, Lalith. I welcome you. Yeah. So that was super heavy. I don't really so much want to dwell on that because it's really intense info, but I just found it super helpful because when I was going through that, I was in a few different relationships with alcoholics. And like when you're in it, when you're that other person, you often don't recognize how unhealthy it is. You think, oh, well, I'm healthy, I'm fine, it's not affecting me. That poor person over there that I'm in with, maybe I can help them, or I'm not a quitter, I'm not going to give up on them, or I love them and they'll change. You tell yourself all of these stories, and you create lies sometimes to survive. And so it was really kind of cool just to see, the different things that people do. I did some of them, and I didn't do other ones, but it was really, it made me feel better to know I wasn't the only person that was having this behavior. But then it also teaches, this course also teaches us why, and what we can do about it. And it's pretty simple. It's taking responsibility, and I chose to stay, and for many years in various relationships that I shouldn't have stayed in because, it comes down to this is the root of it, because I wasn't healthy. And I kind of own that role of being a martyr and being, I wasn't really, I don't think so much of a victim, because I knew I could leave if I wanted to. I chose to stay because I thought I need to stay here and help this person. And number one, they never asked for my help, oftentimes. And number two, if you're enabling somebody to hurt you or your family, then that's so unhealthy. But like I said, when you're in it, sometimes you don't know. So hi. Oh, thank you so much. Sneaky gamer, welcome. Yeah, I welcome the trolls. Trolls need love too. So as long as you behave in the chat, you're welcome to stay. And if not, my moderator will zap you. His name is Imran Hossain. Imran, thank you so much for doing a great job keeping the chat positive and full of mom energy. So yeah, I know I did go tanning today because I'm going away in a little bit, and I wanted to get some color. So I got a little too much color. What are you gonna do? Yeah, so I just wanted to share that with you. Sometimes when you're in a situation, when you're in a relationship that is unhealthy, if you're not healthy yourself, you can start to tell yourself lies and start to believe them in order to convince yourself to stay. And I think a lot of people maybe in these types of relationships, they're called codependent relationships, where you're having unhealthy behaviors to sort of stay together no matter what. And that's something I'm really working hard not to do for myself, and to notice, if I'm getting pulled into something that isn't healthy. What do you think? Hey Jim, welcome. So that was it. We were just talking about codependent relationships with people with substance abuse. Let's see, what has been going on? I hope you're all having a great night or a great morning, whatever you're up to. And Jim, I have to give you a call about that, those ceramics. With the new year, I'm like, it's been so busy, but it's been good. What else is going on? We had a very busy week. I've been teaching a lot of classes, and I picked up a bunch of new ones, so that's cool. And what are you guys up to? What are you doing on this Saturday night? Are you staying warm? If you're here on the east coast of the U.S., it is freezing. I have my little space heater over here. I shut it off so it wouldn't make noise. But what is here's a question. Just to get warm us up and to have an interesting chat. What is your favorite winter memory from your childhood? I just remember we had those old sleds with like the metal rails, and my dad used to pull us around when we were kids, pull us around the yard sometimes. And I just remember then we thought we were so cool because we took them out on our own. And I think we almost died because those metal rails are pretty sharp. Yeah. Oh, we're back to the topic. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yes. Denial is huge, Art. Denial and self-deceit especially ties in with our own lack of self-worth. That's so true. Because if we can sort of, if it's not true, if we can pretend something's not happening, then we don't have to deal with it, right? Avoidance was also a big thing for me. I didn't really want to have conflict, so I sort of, and you know, some of it was maybe out of fear, and some of it was for different reasons. But denial is huge, and I think a lot of us live in denial. So that's a great point. Thank you. But yeah, I just yeah, I kind of, let's go off the heavy topic. Anybody want to talk about anything light or no? I'm gonna probably wrap it up pretty soon. I just took an exam, so I'm super tired. So I'm not on my best tonight. So I think I did okay though. I think I got like mid-90s, but it took everything. I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have done it before the live because it took all my energy. Hey, I'm great. Oh, thank you, Dr. D Thought Therapy. I am good. Thank you so much for asking, and thanks for. I think you commented on the new video up with Greg Dillon. So thanks for that. Yeah, no, I was just telling these guys. I just finished a course. Well, I took one exam for a course on. It's about empowered recovery. So it's for the non-alcoholics in a relationship to heal and to recognize, first of all, to recognize the situation, and then to understand codependence. And we were talking about denial and different things that you may go through as a non-alcoholic partner in an alcoholic relationship. So it was kind of a heavy moment there. So I was trying to lighten it up. Oh my gosh, that's fantastic. You had meatloaf for dinner. I'm happy for you. Good. I'm so glad. Oh, hi. Yes. But it was really neat to basically, excuse me, to learn about that stuff in the course, and then to take the exam on it, because it just reframes it. Number one, it educates me to recognize different patterns that maybe existed, and when you're in it, you don't know it. And then number two, how to deal with it, how to empower yourself to not fall into codependent relationships, and to stay out of denial, and to live your truth and to live a good life. So anyway, I think part of it is eating properly, right, Art? Listen, guys, I am exhausted this evening. I thank you so much for tuning in, but I think I'm going to head out because I have to go do some dishes and do some housework, because I've been really slammed with schoolwork, and I think I appreciate you guys being here. I'll have a good live tomorrow. I'll prep some stuff, okay? So, yeah, it does. You know what? You're right, Art. I didn't expect taking an exam to like hit me emotionally, but then I was, like as I'm doing it and I'm thinking of the questions and looking at all the terminology, I'm like, yep, that was me. And it did. It hit me more emotionally than I thought. So lesson learned. I will not take any exams before lives again. I thank you for your understanding. I'm going to go and do some mindless dishes, and Pumpkin's going to hang out with me, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great rest of your night. From myself to yourself, thank you for joining me on this journey. Hey, Pumpkin, do you want to say goodbye? Can you say goodnight to everybody? Can you do it? Nope, she's a cat. She's not going to do it. But she loves you guys too. She's here for you. All right, from myself to yourself, thanks, and have a great night, everybody. Bye bye.